Hey, welcome to Mark Mitchell's Lake Fork Guide Service. I want to give y'all a quick little tip this morning. I'm opening my new reels from Lew's for 2020, and I know a lot of you guys don't do this because I see it every day when I have guide customers. They don't oil their reels. Right out of the box, there's a little sheet of paper, and it tells you before using and after using to oil these parts. The reel comes dry, does not come with any oil. So it's like driving a car with no oil. You should put oil in it before you drive it. So I see this a lot, and it tells you right here before you use it. I haven't seen a reel yet to this day, and I've been doing this going on 38 years. It tells you in the first paragraph, oil here, here, and here before use. And I know a lot of guys are not oiling those reels, and you need to oil them. There's a little bit of grease put on the gears, but there's no oil on all the other parts. So therefore, when you get it, you need to oil these parts to make it last longer, cast further, and everything else, because the bearings are completely dry. If they put oil into the packaging of these reels while it's sitting there on the shelf or in stock, it's going to seep the oil out of the parts. So you need to that's why they don't put it in there and they wait on you to do it, and they send you a little small container of oil to put in your reels. So that's a telltale sign right there that you should put oil in your reels. So real quick, I'm just going to show you a couple of things there. It's real easy to do. You can do it in just a couple of minutes. We've got our Lew's reel here. Still got our tag on it. It's one of the new little lightweight ones, 5 ounces. And there's a little snap on the back right here. We're going to take that snap and unsnap that cap. Most of the time it comes off real easy. New reels sometimes are a little tight. Like I say, as we pull that apart, got the cap off, pull the spool out, and then you see inside your gears right there. There's a bearing right there on the spool. Your brakes and magnets are on the other end. And you have a cast bearing on the side plate with your braking system on the outside. So casting bearings are most important. You want good cast control. I mean, a lot of them will cast right out of the box, but hey, that bearing's dry. So right there, we're just going to put a little drop right in that cap. In there, we're going to make that bearing get a little oil on it. So we got a little oil in that cap there. We're also going to put a drop on this one right here. Get that in there going. And then while I've got the reel down, I'm going to put a couple of drops in there on that gear. And then I want to get the worm gear on the bottom right there in the front. So we'll put a couple of drops in there. Worm gear, one drop on the front. I'm going to assemble it back together. Simple just like that right there. We're going to put the cap on it. Got butterfingers this morning. There it is. She's ready to go. Start spinning that thing, get those oil working around on all those parts. And I promise you, it's going to cast 50 feet further than what it did right out of the box. You must do this, and I do it probably 6-8 times a year. The more you fish it, the more you need to keep oil in it and everything else, and your reels will last forever. I have guys that get in my boat and say, oh, I've had this reel for a year or 6 months, and man, it's rough, and it don't want to cast, and it squeals. Well, the squealing that you hear, and it goes, ee, that bearing is dry, and that's why it does that. And so it's important to keep hitting those cast bearings for better cast control and everything else. And always put a little bit on the gears while you're at it. So check out the Lew's reels, the super lights, and read the directions and the maintenance rules. Before use, oil here, here, and here, and they show you all the parts to oil right here. So give that a shot. Hey, thanks for stopping by and checking us out. Good luck, good fishing.